Looks like Ferrari is going to start from zero, from totally blank. Okay, Ferrari just came in. Frederick Vasseur said this in a recent article that they are starting the 2024 car concept from zero. They saw how the 2023 produced and they did not like it. Think about it. These guys really had a chance in 2022 to win the World Championship, and they totally floundered. Not only did Leclerc make a ton of mistakes, the team would pit them, put them on the wrong tires. Every strategy call was wrong. But they really had a real chance at beating Red Bull, specifically because of the start of the season where Max was out of the first two races with no points. So, what do we see now? We see a team that's barely ever able to get on the podium. It was a big deal for Charles Leclerc to get third place at Spa, which nobody thought would be hard for them when you saw the start of the new car last season. But all it is has gone from bad to worse. Ferrari, I've said it over and over again in my videos. They have a hierarchy, they have a system, and even when someone's wrong, they don't want to admit they're wrong. It's like a corporation that makes money anyways. Like Ferrari's always going to make money. They're always going to be one of the favorite teams on the grid. They have a history to them. They have people who've been watching for 30, 40 years. They remember the greats. They remember, Michael Schumacher had that huge span with them. You had Kimi Räikkönen who won the championship. You had guys like Nigel Mansell drive for them, Alain Prost, all of the history. And I could even go back further, with all those guys in the 80s and 70s. But Ferrari is a team with a structure that's hard to advance. Now, Frederick Vasseur said they're going to get rid of their kind of side pod condition, the way they designed it, and move towards a side pod that's more reminiscent of Red Bull. And yeah, you heard me right. Every single team on this grid, every article you see now is every single team trying to move towards the Red Bull concept. Why is that? Not only is it the fastest, I mean, it's the obvious right there, but Adrian Newey, the technical engineer, the designer of the Red Bull car for aerodynamics, he wrote his dissertation for his engineering degree on ground effects. The new rules and regulations that designed these new era Formula One cars in 2022 really made it all about ground effects. How does the air move underneath the car, and how does it pass through the rest of the body of the car based on how it moves under, and how does a car stay as low to the ground as possible when all that wind's going through it at such high speeds? That's his specialty. So every single team is going to want to design their car after it. But is this same old Ferrari? I mean, every time we have a new article, things are going to be different. I feel like we're abused spouses when it comes to Ferrari fans. Maybe we'll fix it this way, or we'll get a new team principal, or the engine, or the driver, and it never seems to work out. I think it's actually bold, and it's actually something that I agree with, because it could be the Ferrari of old where, all right, we're going to try real hard. We got a good team here. We're going to develop the car. We'll see what happens next year. And they just stagnate and they become complacent and they end up in the same position they're always in, fighting around at this point, third or fourth for Leclerc and fifth or sixth for Carlos Sainz. That seems to be, as the last couple of Grand Prix gone by, what's really going on with the team. But I think it's good for them to make just, fuck it. Let's try and make a car that can win. It's an all or nothing game with them right now with the way Frederick Vasseur, the team principal, is talking. Let's come in. Let's design something totally from scratch. See if we can at least challenge the Red Bull. Say we get it wrong. We're going to be in the same place. I mean, do we really even give a shit about fighting for third or fourth? The Ferrari name is just embarrassed to even be doing that. So why don't we make a big, bold decision? We'll fight for actually being able to win something, win races, win a championship. If you can challenge Max right now, it'll be reminiscent of when Red Bull challenged Mercedes in 2021, like everyone said. All right, it will be the Mercedes era, and then maybe things will change after that. But it was just decided by everybody that Mercedes is going to win this championship. And if you can dethrone as dominant as Max is, everyone's going down the same road. Oh, he's the greatest of all time. Oh, the team has the best car of all time. Say Ferrari comes in with something insane. Say Leclerc gets his head together and doesn't feel the pressure. What if he starts challenging Max? And then you'll see actual cracks at Red Bull. You'll see them get under pressure. And it will be like 2021 again. I'd love to see that. If you agree that this is the right bold decision, or you think they should just play it safe, let me know. But I totally disagree with the safe move. I'm all or nothing with Frederick Vasseur right now. I want to see somebody challenge Red Bull. I'm tired of the dominant, boring races. We've gone from Michael to Red Bull to Mercedes. back to Red Bull. I want to see real racing. Tell me what you think below. Please subscribe and like the video as well. Thank you very much.